Hello, Frags of Bear family. Welcome back to Beard Wizard Reviews. I'm your host, Zaymot, also known as Trevor or Beard Wizard Man on social media. This is an early stream for a Friday because I've got our company Christmas party tonight. So as soon as I'm done with this, I gotta go iron my kilt and my shirt and get ready to go get this mug all dolled up so I look all right for our Christmas party tonight. Anyway, so that means I get to see you guys all earlier. So make sure you support the channel. The biggest way you can do that is click that red subscribe button. We've got a few more of you who've joined the Frags Bear family over the last couple days. Still want to see 1,000 by the end of the year if we can make that happen. I need 268. So we're getting there. It's slow going, but if you guys could click that red button, I really would appreciate it. Also check out the other things like our merch store, beardstruggle.com, where I get the products that I use to keep this beard clean and healthy. And Geek Grind Coffee, which is actually some fantastic flavored coffees. And by using the links and the codes in the video description below, you can help support the channel. It also helps support my writing and other projects going forward. But biggest thing is it's going to help bring new equipment. Like I need a new monitor, which I'm going to have to buy before I have the money from any of this anyway, because I think it's going to die on me like spontaneously. So I want to replace it before that happens. But anyway, do all that. Click all those buttons, check all those links. Today we're taking a look because it's new release day. Blackbriar released a new one, Fairy of the Bog. Rachel Geek also released a new one called Elephants. I'll try to squeeze that in this weekend because I like that song too. I listened to it earlier. But we're going to take a look at this one tonight. So if you're in the live stream, say hi. If you're watching a recording, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And we're going to watch this. We'll pause as necessary, etc., etc. Here we go. Fairy of the Bog by Blackbriar. Very theatrical band. Cheers. If you want to see what's in the mug today, check out my Twitter, my Instagram, my Facebook. Follow me on there. Follow the German beer advent calendar. Very beautiful scenery in this one. I love their videos. Very cool intro and beautiful video. Once again from Blackbriar. Their videos are so theatrical and so dramatic, so beautiful. I love them, and they go really well with the band and Zora's voice because her voice is gorgeous, and the band very dramatic music, very epic quality. Just this huge sound coming from this band, almost an orchestral metal band, if that makes sense to you. So I love that from them, and this one gets it all too. The opening, very cool, very beautiful, with Zora opening that up about dancing with the fairies in clothing made of mist. And their songs tend to delve into the supernatural or the magical, the mystical, the fantastical, and I love that because I'm a huge reader of. I know you can't see those books behind me, but there's over 1,000 books back there, mostly fantasy, and that's always been the thing that has drawn me, is the fantastical, the otherworldly, those things that we can't see every day around us, because quite frankly, that's where I like to escape to. I wouldn't want to read a book about some guy going to work at a software company and driving home and going to bed and driving to work. At, like, who cares? That's my life. I don't want to read about that. So I love that about their music, that they delve into that sort of genre of storytelling with music. Fairy of the Bog. It's just, I'm sorry, I should have paused it before then. Her voice is just, it's captivating. So this song is delving into the story about the Fairy of the Bog, and sort of capturing souls and dancing, in the mist around, at night. That is a huge part of the folk tales and the stories of, ancient Ireland, Britain, Northern Europe, still today. A friend of mine recently went to Ireland, and she can tell you even today in Ireland, they will halt construction, or they will build around what are called fairy circles. That superstition still exists. That sense of don't mess with what you don't know. A lot of people will scoff at that, say, "Oh, that's superstitious. That's poppycock. That's bull." But there is a sort of logic to not messing with what you don't know. I mean, do you really know it's not real? If you can't prove it, all you can say is that you can't prove it's real. But when you can't disprove it either, maybe it's best to leave things alone that you don't know. And I love that. I love the mystical or the mythology of our world that is still so wrapped up in things that we can't see and touch and smell and feel, and science has no explanation for it, but we still it still captivates our brain, it still captivates our mind, and makes us think of these worlds, these other worlds that are, working within our own. And what really is science? They're talking about, scientists believe that there are other dimensions out there. Well, what's another dimension other than another world? And they believe those dimensions can cross over each other and can touch, and that there's ways that there's possibly maybe ways that things could pass between the two. So what really is the difference between a fairy world and the real world, or just another dimension? Who knows? What if we find this other dimension, find a way to go to it, and everything there looks like the things out of our fairy tales and our mythology? It's an interesting idea, and I think that's why it captivates us so much, because you can't say for certain it doesn't exist. So the human mind is drawn to those things that might be. And I love that. That's why I like this song. And it's really, really, it's pulling a really cool sort of primal story out of us as a human being. Drum is so light in the background. I think I'm hearing a drum back there, just really soft. Yeah, now I'm hearing it for sure, but I thought I was hearing it during the piano. Welcome whoever just popped in. Another gorgeous song from Blackbriar and Zora. Again, I think their type of music, I obviously they're very talented. Her voice is beautiful and their songwriting is really good. But I think one of the things that really draws me to Blackbriar, and I think draws my wife to Blackbriar as well, is that fantastical, that mystical, spiritual nature of their music that sort of keys into that primal part of our brain that is fascinated by those things, that is drawn to those things. So I really think that's part of the appeal of this band, for us at least, is not just how good they are and how great the songs are, but that storytelling, that fantastical storytelling through music is awesome. So anyway, check out their stuff. I linked this in the video description below. Check out their other stuff on their channel. If you're new to Blackbriar, welcome. Make sure you go to their channel, tell them the Frags of Beer Network sent you, and leave them some likes, some comments, show them some love. Make sure you subscribe here. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys all again soon. You have a great one. Much love.